Alright, this is Mr. Humbart here. Last time I sounded a little dead, so I want to try this again. For this video, I'm going to go over the Chapter 2, Section 2 assignment. And to start with, our equation I'm going to be using is speed if I can get it pulled up. Speed equals distance over time. So 100 meters is a distance over our time, 52.27 seconds. It's going to give us 100 over 52.1.9131, and this is x.xx, so that's 2 decimals. Second one's here, and there's nothing after that. There's a 3 there, but we can ignore it. We cancel all the others, so 1.91 is our answer. Our next problem is over a roller coaster. It's moving over a section of the track with an average speed of 11.6 meters over second, and the distance it covers in 6.1 seconds. So if we want to find what to do here, we have to know that distance can be talked about like this way, that triangle, or instead of that, we could also do just plug in the values. So speed is 11.6, that equals distance over time, 6.1, and then solve for distance, multiply 6.1 both sides, and get 11.6 times 6.1. And that is going to give me 70.76, but I want it to know decimals, so that's 70.76. It's going to turn into, there's a 7 there, so that makes that a 1, 71. All right, for number 3, here's my speed, 0.63. There's my distance, 0.27. And here's my time. And we know if we cover up that triangle for the t, we'll get distance over speed. Or we could just switch these places. It gives us the same result. So t and 0.63 can switch places, and that will just simplify things. 0.27 over 0.63. And if that feels kind of wrong, you can always do the correct order and multiply both sides by t over 0.63. You'll get the same results. All right, this next problem is a little long, so let me give myself room to work on it. So the key to this problem is doing 2 separate conversions. So the first one has 2,600 kilometers, 2600 kilometers times 1,000 meters over 1 kilometer. That's going to convert that to meters. So 2,600 meters. So that's our distance. We still want speed equals distance over time. Now we just have to find our time. And they want it in meters per second. So we have that it takes place in 10 months. And they say that every month is supposed to be 30 days. So 30 days is 1 month, is what it tells us in the bottom of the problem. Nice little approximation. Now we need to know that in a day there is 24 hours. One day. So every time when I'm multiplying things, I'm just multiplying by 1. 30 days is 1 month. That's just a 1 because they equal each other. So 24 hours is 1 day. That's also a 1. It equals each other. Now I want to multiply by 60 minutes in 1 hour. And then 60 seconds, which is what we want, in 1 minute. And I can find what this is. So 10 times 30 times 24 times 60 times 60. And here is my value. Looks like that's 25,920,000 seconds. And 20,000 seconds. So now we need to use distance over time, because this is time. So we find our value of this value underneath this value, or this value divided by that value. If we do everything right, we should get 0.1. Bit of a long problem. Alright, the last two are not so bad. This one, we have to find it in hours, and it says they want it in minutes. So, in minutes, first we have to find that speed's distance over time, and we want time, which is distance over speed. And from that, we can just put our value in, 16 kilometers over 130. That's going to give us our time. And from there, but that's a time in hours. So that's in hours. We want to make that in minutes. So 1 hour is of course 60 minutes. So if we do 60 times 60 over 130, we should get close to 7.4. Let's see what we get. 16 times 60 divided by 130. We're going to get time value of 7.385 seconds. And I think it's x.x, so it's 2 decimals. 1 decimal, I mean. There's a 1 decimal, so it's going to be rounded with this value. That's an 8. It's bigger than a 5. So we have to round that up to 7.4 if we want 1 decimal. There's our answer. So for this is in kilometers. We want this in meters over seconds. And this is a time as well. So 3400 is our meters. Let's just multiply that 3.40 by 1,000, because 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer. And then here's our time. So our speed is going to be distance over time, so 3400 over 30, which is going to give us 113.3 repeating, but we want just no decimals, and this is a 3, so we can get rid of it. So 113. That's our answer. That's it.